stream tonight. And I call myself Pahadi David because I've lived in the coming and going. Wow. I was thinking with the rain and everything, I'm not in a white. Hey. Well, good night. I can see there's a viewer here. How are you? Namaste. Will we talk in English or Hindi? Thanks for coming to the live stream. I'm Pahadi David. Currently in the Nepali Himalayas, in my very, very old home, Daman, up in the Nepali Himalayas, south of Kathmandu. Hey, Desi Chana. Wow. Wow, I'm actually live streaming from my room. It's raining. I'm actually live streaming from my room on mobile data. Wow. Whoa, Desi Chana. Kabuli Chana. Wow, that's nice. May I ask you, without being too specific, did things work out today? I'll just get my selfie stick, Daisy. Wow, चमत्कार हो गया यार. मेरा कमरे से live stream. Yeah. Hey. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's raining. I'm in Daman, Nepal. I'm in my room. It's raining. And I'm not in a Wi-Fi zone. I have been in a Wi-Fi zone here in Daman the last 3 nights. Very nice HD connectivity. But not tonight, Chanakya. It's lightly raining. So don't mind the connectivity, yeah? I think this is the first time I'm streaming from my room like this. Wow. How are you, Chanakya Ji? Are you fine? Wow, that's great, Daisy Chana. The matter is solved 90%. Well, that's very, very positive. That's very positive. Wow. Hi there, CJ Singer. I'm streaming from my room at this time, which is unusual. I'm not in a Wi-Fi zone at the moment. I'm very surprised. Wow. But Daisy, I think the connectivity is not the same as the last 2 or 3 nights. Am I right? The connectivity is not as good. Not as good, perhaps. That's nice, Daisy. A little bit of telepathic power from another side. Chanakya, who will win FIFA? Well, look. I felt before the tournament started, Chanakya, that it was a wide open matter. Now that Brazil's still in the tournament, I'm not sure. Look, even Morocco from Africa, the first team to reach the FIFA World Cup semi-finals 4 years before. Huh? Morocco, tough. I am from Bihar. Nice to see your name again. Unusually, from Daman, Nepal, I'm not live streaming from a Wi-Fi zone tonight. It was raining heavily. I couldn't reach there. It's only 5 minutes from my room. So I'm surprised that I'm streaming on this little cheapy phone without Wi-Fi. Yeah. Hi Nightingale, nice to have you back again. Thank you for coming back. Wow, wow, wow. Thanks for your nice messages and support also, really. Yeah, wow, wow, wow. So Sam, how are you doing these days? Give me a positive answer. Bihari, we didn't see Zara for many days. I think he's left. Yes, he did get some rough treatment that last night. Um, um, but we must accept criticism at the same time, yes? In the right way, yeah. I see, Chanakya. Ah, Brazil were a disappointment against Norway. Yeah, well, Norway, one of the second favourites, I'd say. Yes, yeah. Hi, Daisy Chana. Thanks. You're like Pahari David, Pahari monk for me, monk, not monkey, monk. Yeah. Daisy, how is the connectivity now compared with the Wi-Fi connectivity the last 3 nights? It's lightly raining outside. I'm very happy to be able to be live streaming from my room here. Ah, CJ, yeah, namaste. Thanks for coming from Haldwani, Uttarakhand. I had, um, I had once or twice a week. I have a little treat. It cost a little more, and I had some beautiful fried rice, veggie fried rice, plenty of veggies in it, fried rice, and the side plate was a raswala, desi chana, or aloo raswala soup. Yeah. Oh well, that's not bad. Video's most important here. 7 out of 10, not bad. Basically, is it like Corsani reproduction? Is it? I'm not a cook, CJ. I'm not a cook. I'm the last cook and the laziest cook on the planet. I like to spend my time doing other things. I love to eat other people's food. I love to eat other people's food, CJ. But Kidal, you know me, CJ, I don't understand all the Kumani language, but I understand 100% all the food and drink words. I have seen Bhatki Dal, Bhatkal Chulkani prepared many, many times, yes. Bhatki Chulkani, Bata Dubuk, Butter Joel, all these things, yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah, that's right, Nightingale. The reception's not bad. I'm working on mobile data. I'm working in a cement room, cement block room, you see. This Sherpa house, the old Sherpa house, was 70% destroyed in the Nepali earthquakes, 2015. So Dawa and Munna, they're rebuilding now. This room is 3, 4 years old. So far, only I have lived in this room. There's a room next here, but not ready for living in yet. So it's cement blocks, but I'm happy with the reception tonight. Yeah, Chanakya, the game was boring. I suspect that, see, normally Brazil plays with passion. I suspect that, I haven't seen the replay, I suspect, Chanakya, that Norway put a very heavy defensive controlled blanket on Brazil, did they? Yes, the rain can be frightening sometimes, Daisy Chana. On one level, like in monsoon time especially, sudden heavy rains, roadblocks, landslides, and also on another level, if it starts to thunder and lightning can be frightening also, yes. CJ Singer, my experiences in Nepal are all in the Pahari Nepal, right? Um, Many Nepalis eat dal and bhat twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. It seems to me that Pahari Nepalis don't know how to cook khichdi, and the equivalent in Nepal of soybean is it's called batamasko dal in Nepali. Batamask Batamasko dal means Nepali soybeans, which they cook really one way as dal. I have never seen dubka, prepared in Nepal. I've never seen it myself. Many Nepalis, from what I have seen, don't cook roti. Oh, that's okay. Thanks, Nightingale. The reception's the same as Corsani. That's okay. 7 out of 10 is not bad for video on my old phone, you know. I see, Chanakya. Both of the teams were looking for counter-attack. I see. Source of drinking water here in this village, Darman. One day, the people living on the left side of the motor road, all from the left side of the motor road, get water supply. The next day, the people living on the right side of the motor road get water. Our water source comes from equal to the best water in the world. I'm always saying this is local water, boiled, of course, boiled now that it's the start of monsoon. Why drink alcohol when you can drink pure water? Why drink alcohol? Why drink Sprite, Limca, Fanta, Coca-Cola, 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 Coca-Cola? Why drink those things when you have pure water? Yeah, the source of our water, Daisy Chana, comes from 2.5 kilometres up on the side of Darman Hill, on the side of Darman Top, a lovely old Buddhist temple called Rikeshwar Mahadev Mandir. There's some connection with Lord Shiva. It's a Buddhist temple, and people come from all around to visit, and that's where the water source is. Um, in summertime, you can drink the water. I mean, in non-monsoon season, you can drink the water straight from the pipe. It never made me sick. Yes, CJ, I have tasted buraska rus. Yes, yes, yes. Buras means rhododendron, yeah? Daisy Chan is saying, David, in my opinion, Daisy says that Pahari Nepalis eat more non-veg than Kumani or Himanchali people. Um, Probably you're right. Probably you're right. Yes, yes. Chanakya says, very true. Nepal is a kind of untouched by foreign, untouched by foreign invasion. So their eating habits are more indigenous than people in India. But there is also a number of people, young people also like to eat chow mein, you know, made from pure maida. I never eat that. And many people also like more. which is made from maida, generally, you know. That's right, Nightingale. Sometimes when the water source is so pure, in my experience, when the water source is so pure in the mountains that you don't need to boil it outside of the monsoon season. Hi, Anita, how are you? Nice to see you there. Nice to see your name again. Thanks for always keeping in touch, Anita. Lovely Anita from Sheraghat village on the side of the Saryu River, Pithoragarh district, Uttarakhand. And Anita's a grandmother. New video reached you today, I think, the Iron Steps, yes? We just had a medium-sized rainfall up here, CJ, at 8,000 feet, so it will turn the air cooler, not cold. And I shampooed my hair today, so I've got some good protection, you know. Thanks, Rakshit. Rakshit, we're in my room tonight here, in my room. Unusually, live streaming with mobile data on my old phone. I'm told the video reception's about 7 out of 10. Yeah, it was raining right at this time, raining from 5 p.m. continuously. Light medium, but so I didn't go to the Wi-Fi zones. Daisy Chana, today you ate tofu soya paneer for the first time. I see. Soya paneer. Wow. I see other people in India, they use the term tofu soya paneer. I, 100 rupees, half kilo. You cooked it yourself, yeah? Did you put garlic in? Garlic. Yeah, if you like garlic. Um, I wonder why some people call it tofu soya paneer. I just call it tofu. Everybody knows tofu is like soya curd. Why do you use the word tofu paneer? Let me know. Thanks, Rakshit, for that. I tell you what, Desi Chana, Kabuli Chana, eat that very regularly for the next 1 month, and you'll be flying up here under your own power. You'll be flying up here to central Nepal. You'll be flying up here under your own steam. Believe me. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I mean, in India, in all the big cities, you must be able to get tofu, soybean curd. Yeah. And tofu, soybean curd, Desi Chana, believe me, is much easier to digest than soya beans. You can eat any amount of tofu you can eat without any. All right, Daisy, you're giving me the answer now almost completely. You think tofu is paneer, cheese from soya milk. Now, the only thing I'm confused about, cheese from soya milk, I call it curd from soya milk. Please clear my mind, okay? Hi, Thakur. Namaste, Thakur. Nice to see your name again, Thakur. And thanks for coming. Thakur, today, unusually, I'm streaming from my room, a room which is completely rebuilt from the earthquake destroyed old Sherpa house into a very strong one, cement blocks. So I'm getting quite a good live stream result there inside these Inside the room, yeah, just with mobile data. Takur, the last 3 evenings, for the first time ever, I was streaming from Wi-Fi zones here in Darman Village. But tonight from 5 o'clock onwards, it was raining, medium amount rain, and I didn't go down there. Oh, I see, Daisy Chana. Okay, I get it. I get it. It's a salted one. No need to cook. You can make a sandwich. Do whatever you like with it. No need to cook it. Okay. I'm only confused now about the process of soya tofu paneer cheese and soya tofu as soybean curd. That's all I'm confused about. I'm only confused about that. I know both items look like a white sort of block, don't they? That's right. Rakshit, sir, isn't it true that people who keep changing their name or handle ID are not trustworthy people? What do you say? I'm sure sometimes that's true, Rakshit, that people on YouTube who keep changing their name or handle are not trying. I'm sure some of them are. Others are not. Others are not. I know 2 instances on this live stream where people have to needed to change their YouTube ID because of security reasons. Rakshi, please answer me this. Our other lovely viewer is listening to this also, I know. Last night on this stream, I said to one of our viewers, regular viewers, I said to him, why did you send that message? Kiss screams? Why did you just send that message, kiss screams? What does that mean? And I said his YouTube name, and he said, I didn't send that message. And he said, David, check, is the YouTube ID the same as mine? And I said, yes, it is. Exactly. And he said, I didn't send that kiss screams. That's stupid. So somebody's hacking, so that person has changed their YouTube ID. I know them very well online for several months. They're very reliable. Lastly, Rakshit, how can a person do that? Is it possible for a person to send a message using another person's YouTube ID? Or is it technically impossible? Will the system accept that hacker, let's say hacker or silly person, using another person's exact YouTube ID, send a message in their name? Is that possible or is it technically impossible? Uh, CJ Singh, I am missing my Corsani residence, but I stayed there 8 months continuously, so I was happy with my stay there. And this here Darman in Nepal is my oldest, loveliest residence in Nepal. Oh, that's all right, Daisy Chana. You don't have that knowledge about that. That's all right. Yes, I'm surprised, Pat. I'm surprised. With mobile data, I cannot use my Wi-Fi device. I can't use my Wi-Fi device from my room. It just doesn't click together. But as I remember, since 1 week, since 6 days, this is the first time I've successfully live streamed from my room here. Yeah, Pat, as you know, with the messaging, it was raining, medium raining from 5 p.m. It wouldn't stop, so I was very surprised to be doing this. Yeah, especially Pat, with cement blocks all around. It's not a pretty room, but this and the room next to it, not livable at the moment, were rebuilt totally with cement blocks and a cement roof as a replacement from the earthquake destroyed old Sherpa house. I lived in there many times too. That was a little house, 3 stories, full of character. Munna and Dawa just wanted to rebuild the Sherpa house more strongly, you know. Pat, Raksheet saying to you, nice joke about the nice reception. Yeah, it can't compare with HD Wi-Fi. No, I can't. But better than some nights. Hi, Curious Guy Forever. Um, uh, Namaste. Thanks for coming back, Fishy Man. Hari Om, Tat Sat. Wow, wow, wow. It's just easing off now, raining very lightly. Because of the rain, I didn't reach the any of the Wi-Fi zones tonight, so I'm in my room. Look, Fishy Man, nothing beats home cooked food, does it? Sometimes we can get very tasty, hygienic food equal to our home cooked food in public, but I'm missing very much the home cooked food, very much. Cooked exactly how we like it. I'm missing that very, very much. Um, I'm going down very soon to the local market town nearby, 10 kilometres, to get a good supply of millet, ragi, and corn flour. Yeah. The food's suiting me, but nothing like home cooked food. Fisherman, you've got a good memory about Bangladesh. Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. I've always been welcomed very lovingly in Nepal, equal to the loving welcomes I get in the Himalayan Indias or Himalayan India. Oh, equally. Bangladesh or Sri Lanka, Bangladesh visit or maybe Sri Lanka visit will come after 5 months, curious guy, in order for me to complete my continuous 1 year stay outside of India. Fisherman, please understand, listen closely. In the last 2 years, I'm on a new system now, India tourist visa, not 6 months in and then 6 months out. That's too much of a hassle. I'm now staying in India until recently, 1 year continuously in India, then now 1 year continuously outside of India, so that in first week of July 2027, I can come back into India again for 1 year. Yeah, there is a problem with monsoon, roadblocks, landslides. Yeah, sure. Oh, I see. That's interesting. There's a flight now from Rishikesh to Pithoragarh. Pat, Raksheet, Pat, Raksheet. The last word on this, good picture, bad picture. The last word is, where are you listening, looking at the live stream from? Where are you in relation to the live stream? Where are you listening and looking from? That's the last word, Raksheet. Thanks, Kunal. I'm fine. Thanks, Kunal Rawat. Namaste. I'm fine. Thanks, Kunal. How are you? Are you fine? Getting any rain there? Yes, Raksheet. Thank you. You answered it exactly, Raksheet. Google doesn't allow a handle with exactly the same spelling. Right. So, unless that original person was having a joke, and I doubt that, how would that happen? That's right. No, 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 Rakshit. Yeah, the second handle ID may still look similar when we look at it casually. I looked at it very carefully 3 times. It was exactly the same, with a couple of letters after it with a number. No, exactly the same. How would that happen? Can a hacker do that? Yeah, Daisy, you know what we're talking about. Oh, yes, Daisy, thanks for having such concern about my paid puja. Thanks very, very much for that. No, very nice. Once or twice a week, I have a little treat, and I have fried rice, veggie fried rice with a veggie sabji ki raswala soup. Very nice today. Veggie fried rice, first class, medium amount of garlic. Fried rice for me must have garlic, just for me. And the soup was aloo desi chana. Yeah. Yesterday they were very, very busy in the Gauri Shankar Hotel, and they were really busy. And I thought they'd forgotten me, so I didn't start my lunch at the latest 3. The lunch order was clear. I didn't start by 3 at the latest. I kicked off my late lunch about 4 o'clock. I had to lie down on the bench there just to feel comfortable there, waiting for the last hour. I had taken my 50 micrograms of thyroxine for the thyroid, as you know. I took that half an hour before the food was supposed to arrive, and it was an hour late. So you can feel how hungry I was. I was really quite hungry. Arrived at 4, ate it very beautifully cooked, like a moong ki dal soup with rice, yellow moong ki dal soup with rice, and some local vegetables. Yeah, including some wild garlic veggie. There are many names for that, don't ask me. I see Kunal just clouds. Please tell me if you can, where's your location? The start of this monsoon has been mixed around South Asia. No, 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 fisherman, not 1 year. Yeah, I'm still surviving on my life savings, fisherman. No, no, look, understand this, curious guy. I have a 5 year, I'll try and keep this short, and I don't want to confuse you, okay? I have a 5 year Indian tourist visa in its last year. Now, please don't ask me to repeat this unless you need to. Um, the main point is, fishy man, curious guy, that even though I've got a 5 year tourist visa, it doesn't, I'm just closing my eyes from the screen here. My 5 year tourist visa does not mean that I'm allowed to live in India 5 years continuously. Please get that, yeah? The rule is that in each calendar year, 2025, 26, 27, in each calendar year, we foreigners on tourist visas can live a total of 180 days in each calendar year, right? So I came back into India first week of July. How many times have I explained this to people? Fisherman, I came back into India that last time, July 6th, 2025, and just resting my eyes, right? Came back in July 6th, 2025. So I stayed in India in total, July 5 to December 31st, 180 days. Went over into Nepal for one night, as is mandatory. Came back in January 1st for the start of another stay of 180 days in a new calendar year, 2026. That's it. Now, if I want to come back into India in the first week of July 2027 and stay again, a continuous 1 year stay, I must stay outside India for 1 year absolutely continuously. That will be in, get this, the Nepali immigration allows a foreigner on a tourist visa in Nepal to stay in Nepal each calendar year, 150 days, 5 months, right? At the end of the 5 months in each calendar year, we must leave Nepal until January the 1st next year. Then the new count starts. That's it. And in the meantime, for me, so in very, very short and very, very lastly, I will stay in 2 different countries in the year period outside of India. I'll stay in Nepal and then for 3 months or 6 months, Bangladesh or Sri Lanka. And then at the last 3 month period of that, or 1 month period next year, I'll come back into Nepal for the last 1 month or 3 months. I can't explain it any more clearly than that. It's a little complicated, but for me, it's not complicated. Hi, Daisy. You didn't see that message, you just heard it from me live. I did send a couple of messages to you on WhatsApp an hour ago, but the net was down at the time. That's right. Kunal. Daisy, you understand what happened last night about that silly message. You understand now what happened. Or, like me, you don't understand how it happened. Kunal, that's nice. Today's potato, tomato, soupy subji. Beautiful. Your grandpa used to love it. Wow, wow, wow. Pat from Australia is replying to Raksheet. Hackers spell incorrectly. What, intentionally or non-intentionally, Pat? Pat's listening in a room on her bed. House is full of bricks, tile roof, but you have a very good broadband service. Good luck to you. Raksheet, a hacker can definitely do that, but what is he or she to gain from that? A hacker would better look for a bank account or password. Why joke with you? I think part of the answer is, Raksheet, that they want to feel they want to make you feel insecure. They want you to feel insecure. Maybe they can't get any password, but they want the person to feel insecure, you know? Rakshit says the viewer is telling a lie or that he was multitasking and the message was intended for some other live. The message was intended for some other live. That's interesting. I see you live near Delhi, Kunal. Terrible in winter, terrible in summer, and terrible in monsoon. Oof, sounds like a nice place. Desi Chana. Now, Rakshi, Desi Chana, you understand now that Desi Chana was the person involved in that. You understand now, don't you, Rakshid? And he didn't message that silly message, kiss screams, kiss screams. Why would Daisy need to do that? Does it make it clearer for you now? Oh, yeah, Rakshid, I do understand about erroneously sending a message to another live stream. If you're on 2 or 3 live streams at the same time, you can do that. It's happened to me sometimes too. Very strange messages. Yeah. Unintentionally sent to me instead of the right live stream. That's right. Daisy says he just stays on the one live stream. That's right. Oh, fishy man, curious. I could marry a Bangladeshi. I could marry a young girl from Nigeria. Here we go again. I could marry a young woman from Guatemala. They produce really great cardamom there, lychee. I could marry a girl from the Arctic Ocean, providing she came to live here with me. I could marry a girl from Australia, East Timor, Palau, yeah, not Pulau, Palau. I could marry a girl from Nepal, Afghanistan. If she had a good heart, if she had a good heart, if she was a great cook and insisted on a small family, yeah. Personally, fishy man, I have pledged 7 lifetimes not to get married. In my knowledge, in my knowledge, this is the first lifetime in 7 that I won't be getting married. I have a firm obligation to remain a PCE, population control expert. Yeah. Um, what more can I tell you, curious guy? Now, Hakuna, namaste, Hakuna. I've just realized something. Hi, Ashok, you're a multi talented person, aren't you? And you use different names, don't you? Okay, it's not illegal. Now, this has happened before, Hakuna Matata, Ashok. That when you send me a text, the immediate text after is named Veer Cyber Warrior. This has happened 2 times before. Hey, are you also Veer Cyber Warrior? Thanks for coming back, Hakuna, and we'll work that out. And as I said on that Gmail, I'll correct that tomorrow morning, and that will then all be clear, you know. Good, good, good. Veer Cyber Warrior. Hi, David, my bunny boy. How are you? I'm fine, thanks, Ashok. Veer Cyber Warrior. I'm fine, thanks. Desi Chana, Kabuli Chana. Wah. I have visited in my life so far 24 different countries, but a good number of those countries, Daisy, were for a very, very short time. Harkuna says, I'm sorry, David, you are already committed to your travel journey, so your life is colourful with a lot of wonderful people. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I can't change now. Daisy, please don't repeat anymore that you sent that silly message last night. And it wasn't an obscene message. It wasn't a political message. It wasn't I believe you 1,000%, Daisy Chana. Ashok, Rakshit, Daisy Chana did not send that message last night. Why would he send that message to this live stream? Why? End of subject, Daisy Chana, please. But believe me, I believe you 100%. I'm just confused how it happened. Curious Guy Fisherman says, David, he once heard in a live stream, I was telling the kids standing behind you, you would marry them in your next life. I don't remember that. Why would I say to young kids in a live stream that I would marry them in the future life? That's not like me to say that. Maybe you were confused about my message. I see, Curious Guy, you've got good reasons not to marry. Kali Yuga's one of them. I believe that. I believe that. Oh, now, thanks, Rakshit. Thanks, Rakshit. Desi Chana, Kabuli Chana. That's the end of the subject. Rakshit believes you. Good. Technology is sometimes unpredictable. Oh, now, Rakshit, please tell me this. Um, um, my lovely friend in Queensland, are you listening? Rakshit, how is it possible that this has happened 3 times, that an overseas person has sent me a message, an overseas person 3 times on WhatsApp has sent me a message at my time, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm always dead asleep at 3 o'clock. How is that 3 times that person sending me the message to me at 3 in the morning immediately got 2 blue ticks on her screen against my message? How is that possible 3 times? Hacking? Technological mistake? Technical error? Rakshit, please answer that. And also Ashok, please give me a message, an answer to that message. Hakuna Ashok says, David, some freaking weirdos have the capacity of shutting down live streams. That's what happened with 2 YouTubers. Well, they're probably jealous of the 2 YouTubers' success. Huh? Curious Guy Fisherman. Yeah, I'm confused. David, you were telling us the kids were standing behind you. You were playing the harmonica. Of course, you wouldn't tell them the kids to their face, nor insinuate it. Awkward moment. Let's move on. Yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused. Pat, Rakshit, this is Pat, okay? She's the person concerned. And she says the hacker accessed that conversation. She believes that can be the only answer to this, Rakshit. She says she's not joking. She's telling the truth. How could it be that 3 times now a person from overseas sent me a message by WhatsApp, 3 o'clock in the morning, dead asleep, and immediately she sent it to me, 2 blue ticks came up. as if I have opened the message. Rakshit, Ashok, please give me a more detailed answer. Rakshit seems to be saying to this, that's not possible, but I'm getting scared now. This is a creepy, scary mystery, isn't it? It is. Liano, eh? Curious Guy Fisherman says, David, can't you teach English in Dharma, Nepal, earn it as a side hustle? Number one, I could never do that now, even less so now, fishy man. And in the past, it was also impossible on my tourist visa to work in any country and make money on a tourist visa. However, the the full story is, fisherman, that between 2015 to 2020 in India and here also, I did work on a number of occasions in schools as a volunteer English teacher. I did. Getting free room, free food in that school, working as a volunteer English teacher without salary, quietly and unofficially accepted by the authorities, India and Nepal. But um, post-COVID, post-coronavirus, curious guy, in India and Nepal, and probably stop that now. Governments will no longer allow foreigners on tourist visas to work in their country, even as a volunteer without salary. They will not do it now. They won't allow it. As doctors, nurses, like they won't do it, won't allow it now. Pat McLenaghan, unless someone got my phone while that's impossible. 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 Impossible, Pat. Nobody got my phone while I was asleep. I would hear them breaking the door down. I'd hear it. I'd hear it. I visited Thailand on two occasions. Uh, um, fisherman, yeah, Bangkok only. I only know Bangkok. It was convenient for me just to stay in Bangkok. Short 1 month visits, coming and going from Australia like that. Well, 12 people are watching this live stream at the moment. That's good for me. And 12 lovely people have liked this live stream. Thanks very much for that. I do ask one other thing. Please listen closely. If you viewers can stay more time on these live streams, that will help this small channel to grow more quickly. And please always tell your social circle about this live stream, you know? Now, Rakshit, now we're getting into this. David, did you get your WhatsApp account linked with your or someone else's computer? Yes. WhatsApp can be accessed. Pat, are you listening to this? WhatsApp can be accessed from multiple devices, computers, tablets, etc., simultaneously. Yes, Rakshit, sometimes it's happened that sometime in a cyber cafe where I'm very familiar with the cyber cafe and with the person, but of course, I know that has happened. Um, One of my family members, Rakshit, is one of my family members. I've known him for decades. His wife, I'm linked to his wife's WhatsApp number as my recovery email thing, you know? If I can't trust them, I can't trust anybody. They come originally from my Khorsani family, Pahari people. I mean, it's best when we keep passwords and things like that on our devices. We don't just openly put the password on, do we? We encode it, we cover it up inside other letters and numbers, or our password we write in a foreign language or something, don't we? Well, this is interesting, Pat. It becomes more mysterious, doesn't it? Well, Pat, are you getting Hakuna Ashok's message? That person must have been programmed to send messages every 3 a.m. But how are they sending messages? They are simply accessing my WhatsApp messages at 3 a.m. from a specific person only. We live in modern times, so someone intelligent with a bad mindset might use the WhatsApp API to do that. The possibility is 86%. Ooh. Well, Pat, I'm much more inclined to, it's not about believing you. I'm much more inclined now, Pat, to accept totally your analysis that there's a hacker. Yeah. Well, Raksheet's understanding exactly what's happening here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still confused. I'm still confused. Who it is, why are they doing it? Is it just to make us on both sides feel insecure? Now, Pat says she's not going to text anybody until midday from now on. Well. Well, that's interesting. See, Ashok knows everything. Hakuna knows everything about everything. Patricia, every social media platform has an API. If someone uses it in an illegal way, anything can be possible. Even this YouTuber has an API too. Rakshit says, just now my last message got disappeared. It's scaring me now. Well. Okay. This is very nice. I'm here in Dharma now since about 5 or 6 days, and I'm streaming from my own room, and this is very nice. Yes, it is very scary, Pat. It is very scary. Um, Pat, there's a possibility that the hacker, there's an 86% chance that by API, that the hacker is just having fun. It's possible that the hacker doesn't have any bad intentions, it's just having fun, just trying to make us feel insecure. It's possible. I don't know how many percent. One day they'll close all these loopholes, won't they? And then these cunning hackers, these antisocial hackers, will devise new ways to get around that. So Rakshit also knows everything about everything. He's saying, David, from your WhatsApp setting, you can find out how many devices are linked with your account. How do I find that out on my WhatsApp setting, Rakshit? Oh, Daisy Johnny, you just finished your meal. That's nice. Good, good, good. Uh, Ashok saying, let me tell you, if I need to store this live stream message with David's permission, I can do it within 3 minutes. So what does that mean? If you want to store this live stream message with my permission, you can do it within 3 minutes. So you've got my permission. So what are you saying? It depends on the person using it, their intentions, yes? Acha desi chana dal, roti and milk. Wow, wow, wow. I see, Pat. Waiting for something that can lead the hacker to steal from us, yes. I see APIs like that. It can be used properly or improperly, yes? All right, thanks, Rakshit. I'll do that. Just explore setting the discovery method. All right. All right. Good, good, good. Yes, yes. I, I just got your message, Vivek. Waiting for your live. Can connect from the room. Maybe poor video, but that's okay. Good, good, good. Yes, yes, yes. Hmm. Another reason maybe sometimes these hackers are sending us, are telling us improve the security on your devices. Ashok says, David, please read the YouTube developer and WhatsApp API website. Okay, good. All right. Hmm. If any, this is my usual message. Please, everybody, enjoy my video blogs. I'm sending new video blogs now from Nepal. I'm doing my best without an editor, but that may be changing very soon now. You can see lovely Dharma Nepal in the early monsoon season. Yeah, thanks, Ashok. If I have any problem, you'll answer me with an honest in an honest method. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. Thank you, Ashok. Wow, wow, wow. Good. I mean, I know a lot of these problems are answerable through Google, but sometimes a person doesn't always understand the answers, you know. If anybody, this is my old message too, if anybody's watching my live streams and the purpose is to improve your English, you can text me during the live stream and ask me any questions you like on the English language, okay? And please, if you are learning English through this channel, and if you use Devanagari Lipi to write your language, if you speak an Indo-Aryan language like Nepali, Himalayan Pahari, or you know Sanskrit, Hindi, like that, please look at my 16 English teaching videos on my channel. Just go onto the video section, blogs, scroll right down to the bottom, and you'll find 16 English teaching videos which I prepared, okay? In English and Devanagari English system to explain the most difficult English spelling and pronunciation problems. No messages since 5 minutes. Would somebody like to send me a short message, please? Then I know the live stream's still going well, you know? And thanks to you nice people for so far 15 people have liked this live stream tonight. 15 people, that's nice. Chanakya, missing some? Missing someone? Missing someone? You're back. Thanks, Chanakya. Good, good, good. Wow, wow, wow. Oh. Yeah, Chanakya, we're missing Zara very much, aren't we? Chanakya, you know very, very well Zara and his personality. Chanakya, can I ask you a personal question? You're not afraid to speak the truth. Chanakya, what do you think about Zarathustra from Mumbai? What do you think about his mind? Is it basically a genuine, knowledgeable mind? Or does he sometimes go round and round in circles to confuse people? What do you think, Chanakya, in a little bit of a detailed answer about Zarathustra's mind and knowledge and presentation? What do you think about that? You're still awake, Pat. That's great. He's certainly entertaining, Zarathustra, isn't he? Entertaining man. You're still here, Daisy? That's nice. Good, good, good. Chanakya, you didn't encounter Zarathustra. I thought that since the last 2 months, quite often, you, Chanakya, and Zara have been on the live stream together at the same time. Oh, well, that's a surprise to me. Daisy Chana says Zara will come back one day. Very entertaining. Very interesting mind. But Pat, not everybody agrees with that, do they? No, no, no. Maybe Zara's watching quietly every night, but not showing his presence, you know. He knows we miss him. He knows we miss him. Now, tomorrow I'm going down for lunch 2 or 3 times a week. Yeah, 3 times a week. I I go down to a good local price restaurant here. I can get a good meal, plenty to eat, rice, beans, veggies for about 160 Indian rupees. Remember, Nepal is not cheap. Nepal imports a lot of products. Week I eat here rice, beans, and I love pumpkin leaves. They're beautiful, crunchy pumpkin leaves, full of zinc, which the vegetarian needs a good regular supply of zinc in the diet. You know, zinc and iron, of course. So I'll be going down there for 250 Nepali rupees down to the Everest Restaurant and Lodge here in Daman. Mr. Rajendra Maila, who's Nepali Tamang, and he'll cook me up some nice rice, beans. Um, the beans here in this area, in this village, are limited. Also, people must think about their own budget. So we either have black Kala Urad ki dal, Nepali Kala Urad, Kala Mas ki dal, which I don't like because it's full of uric acid, or more commonly Masoor ki dal. Yeah, you call in Hindi also Kala Masoor ki dal, rice, uh, chutney, kacha mula, and one or two other smaller amounts of veggies, and the pumpkin leaves. I love pumpkin leaves. Full of antioxidants too, probably a dark green colour, you know. That's right, Pat. Zara could be listening and saying, Zara's saying, aha, even David's admitting they miss me very much. Let them miss me more. Let them miss me more. Ashok says the simple rule is don't ever open messages if they're not from your contacts. I have been practicing this for decades. Yeah, I do practice too. Occasionally I forget, but I do. I mean, usually even my cheap device doesn't allow any sorts of messages from unknown contacts. Am I right there, Ashok? Chanakya is asking, how is Nepal as compared with Kasani? Korsani. Um, well, I can only speak about the Himalayan, the Pahari culture. I mean, Nepal and Uttarakhandi culture, Chanakya, to me is basically the same. Basically the same. The topography, the layout of the area, the mountains, the fields, and all that, basically the same in both areas. Um, but Uttarakhand and Nepal, there is one big difference. In Nepal, you have a much bigger dimension of non-Indo-Aryan culture. Non-Indo-Aryan culture. I mean, coming from the north of the Himalayas, like in Tibet/China, and Mongolia. You've got a big influence in Nepal from Mongolia and Tibet, China, of, Gurung, Gurkha, Gurung ethnicity, Tamang ethnicity, Sherpa, Limbu, Rai, Magar, like that. Yeah, in Uttarakhand, the Tibetan Mongolian influence is very less. But of course, if you go up into northwest India like Ladakh, then you've got more sort of trans-Himalayan culture, you know? That's right, Daisy Chana. Zara is very entertaining. I put the word very in there, but his standard, which most people can't connect with. That's right. And I did say to Zara before Daisy Chana, H. pylori infection, very possible if you continuously eat hotel food. Yeah, well, I would love to eat home cooked food here, but for various reasons, I can't eat home cooked food here. I I never get sick, Daisy Chana. I never get sick from eating hotel food. Oh, thanks, Pat. I need to get vitamin C to help my iron intake absorption. Yeah, definitely. I'm currently talking with the local pharmacist, Pat. I know the importance of what you're saying. Uh, Pat, I'm currently talking with the local pharmacist by phone, and he's trying to find a reliable, original, authentic vitamin C product in Nepal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cezanne LMC. Cezanne LMC. Hello to you. I'm Mountain David, originally from England and Australia, living in the Himalayas a long time, Nepal and India. Cezanne LMC. Welcome. Nice to see your name. That's a new name on our live stream, Cezanne LMC. Welcome to the live stream for the first time. Indian greeting, namaste and swagatam. Welcome to you. Where are you from, Cezanne LMC? Can you tell us? Oh, look, Daisy, I'm well aware of hygiene. For me now, in the non winter season, this is the season where I have less tension about eating hotel food. In the winter time, up here in the Himalayas, Daisy, from Kashmir, Himachal, Uttarakhand, Nepal, Sikkim, Bhutan, in winter time, it's a real worry about hygiene, Daisy, because while there are some people who keep high hygiene levels of their body and clothes very high level, but you see, some people don't. And Daisy, most people in the mountains do not have a lovely hot water system. So in winter time, if I'm forced to eat hotel food, it's a real struggle. Oh, yes. Oh, you sometimes see subhuman hygienic conditions. Subhuman hygienic conditions. Well, Daisy, thanks for your suggestion. It seems easy, doesn't it, Daisy? It seems easy. Oh, David, contact some family, paying guest, meal, monthly base, hotel. Yeah, yeah. But, I'm most comfortable living here on the property of Munna and Dawa um, Sherpa, right? Most comfortable living with them. I'm happy here, I'm secure, and it fits exactly into my budget. I've tried to live elsewhere, but it was impossible. Cezanne LMC, where are you from, please? Now, here's a new name, Tayum Baja. Tayum Baja. Welcome to our live stream. Indian greeting, namaste and swagatam. Welcome to you, Tayum Baja. Where are you from? Please tell us. I don't recognize your name. It must be your first time on our live stream. No, Pat, look, Zara was speaking in very, very high level English. That's how he speaks. That's how he speaks. I don't say that he's trying to impress us. Um, Desi Chana, Lim C is a good alternative for vitamin C. I'll see if I can get here in Nepal. Um, Nepal has banned a fair number of Indian products for various reasons. This started in the border closures some years ago. Remember that, Daisy? Nepal has banned firmly various Indian products, but still accepts many others. Um, Lim C. I'll see if it's available here, all right? Good. Naman Bisht. Hi, Naman. How are you? Namaste, Naman. Nice to see your familiar name again. How are you? Where are you calling from? Where are you texting from, Naman? Are you in Uttarakhand or northern India around there? Yeah, no, you lovely people do give me some good advice, some good suggestions, but it's not always possible for me to carry out your suggestions. People often tell me, David, you need to eat more fruit. I'd love to eat more fruit. I'm not a big fruit eater because up in the Himalayas, we don't always get the best quality fruit. And sometimes in small villages, we get the last supplies of fruit, which are not in good condition. So, in the big cities and big towns, we get more variety of fruit and veggies, but I don't live in big cities and towns, you see. That's nice, Daisy Chana. Yeah, you told me before um, you eat food in PWD rest houses. Yeah, 75 rupees, that's all. Well, that's unusually very, very cheap, isn't it? Because you're a government, you work in a government job, right? That's right, yeah. Ashok Hakuna St. David, I'll try to help you in any way I can, like I did many years ago. You helped me also many years ago, did you, Ashok? Please tell me about that. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. I need to justify. Oh, I need to justify again why I don't do something. Um, Thanks, Daisy. Daisy wants me to be a cook. I'm not a cook. I never was a cook. I'm lazy at cooking. I don't like to cook. I don't know how to cook. Namen Bisht. Do you know what a mela is? Yeah, a mela means like a festival, isn't it? A festival. Yeah. Thanks, Daisy, for your suggestions. Thank you for that. Yeah, Nama Mela means festival, doesn't it? Just a minute, huh? Mela means festival in Hindi, that's right. I must finally go down to the nearest market town, 10 kilometres, and get a good supply of millet and corn flour. Makkah or ragi ki atta. I must. I'm missing that in my breakfast. Yep. Naman, are you Pahari? I see you live in Puri Garwal there. Naaman's saying there is a mela called Mori Ka Mela that happens in Puri every 12 years. Ah, that was the last David today. What does Mori Ka Mela mean? Mori. I see Ashok. Um, Ashok was saying he was a freelancer during college, working with clients from different countries, managing YouTube and Instagram, and doing photo editing. And yeah, you've had a ton of experience. You saw in Facebook, Pat, cooking a dish in an electric rice cooker. Wow, that's interesting. And what was that? Something just fell on my head. Oh, the charger plug. Here we are. That's it. Oh, no. Now, oh. That's it. Yeah, you've had a lot of experience, Ashok. Wow. I see, Ashok. You left due to health issues, as you told me in your email. That's right. You were very smart then, and you still have some of that smartness today, I'm sure. I'm sure. You've set up a couple of apps which have never been created like that, haven't you, Ashok? First time apps? Naaman from the Garhwali Himalayas says, David, do you know Pandava? Tell us about the Pandavas. I know the story about that. Now, Carl Johnson. Hi, Carl. Namaste, Carl. I'm not in a Wi-Fi zone tonight, but things are going okay. For the first time in this cement room, I don't know how the signals are getting in and out. Cement block room. I'm live streaming from my Nepali room for the first time, Carl. That's right, Naman, from the Mahabharat. That's right. Carl Johnson is saying, David, if you get reincarnated, what would you like to be? All right, just give me 5 minutes, Carl, and I'll answer that, okay? Second question, David, do you like winter or summer? All right, just give me 5 minutes and I'll answer those two questions, okay? If I could get reincarnated, what would I like to be in the next lifetime? An honest politician, an honest NGO. Yeah, an honest politician or an honest NGO. No, I'm not serious. I'm not serious. I'd probably like to be an eagle, Carl, an eagle, traveling the world for free. Um, you can be up there, up in the sky, looking down, enjoying a bird's eye view, enjoying a bird's eye view. Yeah, Daisy, that's good. Others have told me tonight the connectivity is quite good without Wi-Fi. Um, I think it's because tonight in Nepal, um, not too many people are using the internet tonight. That has been the problem, using the net from my room, you know. I think not too many people have been using the net here in Nepal tonight. Carl Johnson, winter or summer? Oh, uh, I like winter and summer equally, but living in front of the Himalayas, I do prefer winter when we can enjoy the views of the Himalayas more, you know, Carl? Hakuna Ashoka is saying with nice humour, David, I have created 2 websites for you using AI. I use my secret YouTube API key. Is that like a secret millet biscuit API key? I spent 3 hours on them. Nobody can escape from you, David, on YouTube. Wow. Daisy Chana. Well, that's interesting, Daisy. And you'll see more videos from here with more people, I hope. David, what I feel seeing your videos is that Nepali people are not so welcoming. They are more suspicious to outsiders. There's definitely some truth in that, Daisy Chana. Definitely some truth in it. Equally, there is the truth that many Nepali people are welcoming to outsiders. You see, Nepal also had a bitter, bitter experience with the cunning British, okay? Nepal also had bitter experiences with the cunning British. And in the end, if I remember, the cunning British stole about 30% of Nepal's original territory, didn't they? But now, of course, things have changed in the modern era, and many Nepali males now are in the British Army, supporting their families very well. So things have turned around. Um, don't forget the cunning Chinese to the north and the Indians to the south. Uh, Daisy, you can understand there's 3 reasons why a good number of Nepalis are suspicious of outsiders. Their direct experience with the cunning British, who stole 30% of their land. The Chinese to the north, who are offering things to Nepal but want something in return. The Indians to the south, who help very much in many projects, but India also wants to have some interests in Nepal in return. So can you understand there? Not just one suspicious source, 3. And then of course, don't forget the 4th, equally cunning Americans, all right? Not the common American people, Daisy, but the American government, the special services. The Americans, the British, the Indians, the Chinese. Mm. All of them would like a piece of Nepal. They'd like to do some manipulations in Nepal. Let's be honest. Hmm? I see, Carl. You like anywhere but the desert. Yeah, I can believe that. Daisy Chana says he would like to be a huge peepal tree standing quietly. Hi, Ram Jiki. Shabash. Wow. Yeah, I'm now in my very favourite old residence in Nepal. Daman, Ram, Daman. Why is this shaking like this? Why is the camera shaking? Ah, yeah, I'm in my favourite Daman, Makawanpur district, Ram, in central Nepal, between Palung, Lami, Dada, Hidora. Oh, so Ram, you're in Mahendranagar. Um, Ram, you're Nepali, are you? Ram, have we met in Mahendranagar? Ramji, have we met in Mahendranagar? Please tell me. Oh, you are you Indian? You say you've just brought an Ncell SIM card for your work, 400 rupee. Are you visiting from India? Are you, Ram? Please tell me. Hi, Aditya. Namaste, Aditya. Yes, this is Broccoli, your favourite broccoli. Thanks, Aditya, for coming back. Aditya, the last 3 days here in Daman, Nepal, in the mountains, I've been using for the first time a Wi-Fi zone, but tonight was raining, so I stayed in my room. But mm, streaming on mobile data. How is it in your place? I see, Ashok. People used to call me the $5 guy because you would work for $5. Well, over here, $5 is still quite a lot of money. Hi, Game On. How are you, Game On? Daisy Chan is saying, David, are there any problems with serpents, snakes, or lizards? I believe almost all lizards on the planet are harmless, aren't they, to humans? Most lizards are harmless, but there is a type of lizard, quite a big animal, in parts of Indonesia called the Komodo dragon, the Komodo dragon lizard, which can attack humans. Snakes usually Daisy Chana in my um, experience, um, there are very few dangerous poisonous snakes up in the foothills of the Himalayas. A very small number. Um, you may think up in the Himalayan foothills that because of Lord Shiva and that we have cobras up here, just the common cobra, the smaller one. No, we don't see cobras very much up here, cobras, Kala Nag. But in recent, surprisingly, because of climate change, they do sometimes see king cobras up here with their nests. They sometimes see here up at 6 or even 8,000 feet in the Himalayas, king cobras and their nests in recent years because of climate warming. And if you don't believe me, have a look and you'll see instances of that in Uttarakhand, instances of that in Daman here in summertime. In Daman, yeah, in summertime, they sometimes see king cobras. Hakuna, $5 a month. Holy moly. Poof. You're honest, man. You are honest. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Well, nearly 2 hours have passed very quickly tonight. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm live streaming so long tonight from my cement block room. I wonder how the signals are getting in and out of the walls, probably through the iron windows. But the weather is quiet outside, and I think tonight, unusually, there's not much activity on the Nepali internet, so I can get through on this live stream. Hi, Game On. How are you? Are you fine? Good. Yes, Aditya. Thanks for joining us in Nepal. I've been here 5 days. I think this is the first time you've connected with me in Nepal, isn't it? How are you? How are you keeping? Are you fine? Good, good, good. What is it tonight? Must be. Is it Sunday night tonight? Oh, Daisy, snakes in the mountains are not poisonous. We occasionally see vipers can be dangerous. I've seen a couple of times what looked to be crawling along the sides of the roads. It looked like a viper. Yes, Ashok, your story's so big. Wow, wow. You can't share your health issues. If you think about them, you may get mental stress. Well, I'm a retired nurse, Hakuna Ashoka, if you want to, any sort of small suggestions or help. Pat McLennan, also from Australia, who I think's gone to sleep now. She's also a retired nurse. Oh, well, what time is it here now? Oh, it's 9 o'clock. It's probably time to finish this live stream now. If some more people would come now, then I'll keep going. Please enjoy. Recently, I've been sending more unedited video blogs onto this live stream, all about Darwin, about 5 or 6 video blogs I've uploaded recently from Darwin. Daisy Chana, most dangerous. The crate snake, yeah. Half a metre black snake with white stripes. Oh, Pat's still awake. That's nice. Thanks, Pat. Still awake there. Must be about 1:30, isn't it? 1:45? Wow. Most dangerous is the crate. Well, on the planet, aren't there, Daisy? You get various reports. This is the most dangerous. That's the most dangerous. I think it depends on how many milligrams of venom will kill one person. Something like that, isn't it? I know in the top 10, of course, cobra, especially the king cobra, the crate snake, the Australian brown snake, the African mamba snake, the North American rattlesnake, um, vipers. These are all in the top 10, aren't they? Thanks, Ashok. He's saying Karch, Karch. Everyone loves your unedited videos and your lovely craziness, David. That's nice, beautiful. Unedited videos and lovely craziness. Wow, 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 wow. And I don't need any medicine. Oh, sea snakes also, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Well, it's getting very quiet. Perhaps we can finish this live stream within 5 minutes. If you would like to send your last text now, please, in the last 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll have some free time and I can watch some soccer, football match highlights. Wow. Ramji from Mahendranagar, did we meet on the bus or something from India? It sounds like you're from outside Nepal. You say you just bought an Ncell SIM card. Is that right? Patricia from Australia is just telling Daisy Chana from northern India it's in the middle of winter at the moment. That's right. Yeah, right in the middle of winter. Uh, 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 Excuse me. No, in Australia now it's like the first. No, no, it is. It's the middle of winter, July. Yeah. Yeah. Ashok, everything I do is done on the cheap at the moment, and no, I haven't got a camera. I just use a mobile phone. I've only ever had one mobile phone for 5 years, a little cheapy Redmi 9A. Um, I just do my best what I can, Ashok. I always put it on battery setting, performance mode. I clear the caches before I do videos or before I live stream. I reboot it, I turn it off, and then give the mobile a bath. And the camera I put on 1080 setting, and that's it. Anu Anand. Hi, Anu Anand. From where are you these days? Delhi? In the college? Nice to see you, Anand. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thak hai? शाबाश आनंद क्या हाल है आपके नेपाली दोस्त का स्वास्थ्य कैसा है ठीक ठाक है वहाँ का मौसम कैसा है नीचे Thanks Ashok you understand me yeah I'm right in touch with your emails at the moment have you sent another one is it Daisy's asking is the mobile internet recharge costly or cheaper compared to northern India it seems to be about 15 or 20% more expensive. Yeah, it seems to be about 15-20% more expensive here, Daisy. Hi, Anand. Namaste, Anu. क्या हाल है सब ठीक ठाक है आजकल मैं नेपाल में हूँ नेपाल 5 दिन हो गए For one, in my second month, Daisy, in my second month with Nepali Ncell server, for I'll be paying about 500 Indian rupees a month for unlimited mobile data and unlimited calls inside Nepal. But no, yeah, right? Unlimited mobile data and unlimited calls for inside Nepal for 28 days, for 28 days, 800 Nepali rupees, about 500 IC. Acha Anand Nepali. हाँ मैं नेपाल में हूँ यहाँ 5 महीने रहूँगा. All right, now it's getting very quiet now. Let's finish the live stream in 8 minutes, okay? Please send your last messages now to Pahadi David in Nepal, yeah? Wow. So you're still awake, Pat? That's unusual. Pat lives in Queensland in northeast Australia. Pat and I used to work together, can you believe, 50 years before in Australia. Thanks, Ashok. Ashok says, Hakuna, your eardrums have been damaged many times. You can't use headphones or earphones. As you just mentioned in your recent email, I see. Honestly, I also shared some important information. Good, right. All right, Desi Chana, thanks to you, Mr. Kabuli Chana, and see you tomorrow night. You may be from the wives Wi-Fi zone tomorrow, yeah. Good. Yes, it is unusual at this time you're still awake, Pat. Wow. Oh, no, I'm not bored. I'm just a bit tired. I get up early and, well, actually, I go to sleep very late, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, like that. Well, Pat, we learned some new things about WhatsApp and hacking and that tonight, didn't we? Yes, yeah. Ashok is saying, Pat, please get my email ID from David. Any doubts, write me. I'll reply to you. Wow, thanks for that, Ashok. Good. Good. Wow. Yeah, it must be Sunday night tonight, is it? All right, look, let's finish now. People are going to sleep. Thanks very much for coming. This was a test live stream from my room, my own room, without Wi-Fi. And I know now that if it's raining, I can't reach the Wi-Fi zone in the market. I'll try to live stream from here. Okay? All right, good night, Ashok. Good night, everybody. Let's finish now. And thanks, Pat. Thanks, and good night to all you lovely people, my small but lovely family. Namaste, and please come again and again. Thank you. And please tell your friends, your relatives, neighbours, cats and dogs, cows and buffaloes. Please tell everybody. Please tell any small live stream, and it may become more famous after a few years. All right, thank you. Namaste. I love you all. Namaste. Shabash. Wow.